Hey guys, how we doing? So what we're doing today right now is just a little bit of a dish that, it's not much a dish, it's a dip that I learned from my grandmother. Your balance of cream cheese, the sour cream, to mayonnaise is actually kind of important because you don't want one to overpower the other. You want a nice balance of flavor and texture at the same time. And the cream cheese does really good when it comes to texture of dips or sauces. The secret to this is actually going to be the butter, the garlic butter that we're using for our crab meat. I personally like to chop my green onions. I'm going to add some more green onions. This is one of those dishes where really it's all about the flavor of the green onion. And so you can add as much as you want. I'm just going to chop a little bit more, add it to it. But some people with this dish will actually just take everything, put it in a food processor, and just blend it up. Crab meat and citrus, whether you're utilizing a lime or a lemon, just has really good flavor techniques to go along with it. Yeah, that's probably the best looking lump crab meat I've ever seen in my entire life, because most of the time it comes in the plastic, you know, and it's gonna have a couple shells in it. And I saw how beautiful the color is. This crab meat's already been cooked and everything, so you're not really cooking the crab meat as opposed to immerging that garlic butter into it, okay? I'm just gonna fold this butter and this crab meat into each other. What makes the magic of this lump is that it literally stays beautiful bite to the whole process, the beginning, middle, and end of the cooking process. That still stays that nice, full flavored bite of this blue crab meat. You may say to yourself, is that a little bit too much lump crab meat? There's never too much lump crab meat, ever. We're gonna pop this in the refrigerator, and we'll see y'all back in just a little bit. Hey guys, we're back. Literally, we have already done our crab meat and our green onion dip. That's in the refrigerator right now. Our beautiful shrimp from Delcambre Direct. Amazing, fresh Gulf shrimp, baby ones too. And the reason why I'm using the baby shrimp is because at the end of the dish, we're literally gonna take them and put them in little phyllo bites. You know, something about food is that you don't have to have a plate of it. It's the ability to taste the flavors and what's going on. So we're gonna have it'll be a 1-2 bite thing. Fresh shrimp, fresh baby shrimp. We're gonna incorporate brown sugar into this shrimp, okay? If you have crumbled brown sugar, it's fine. Because what we're gonna do, we're literally gonna let this stuff sit out for a minute and everything just kind of merge itself together, and we will cook it in a little bit. You might be asking yourself, how much brown sugar do I add to this, to the blackening seasoning that you're incorporating? It's really about the same amount, the same dimensions. You're not trying to make this a dish where the shrimp is like completely, totally sweet. This is a technique that's done on the East Coast where I learned when I was in the Navy, and going to restaurants. It's called bronzing. And what it is, it's more of the color versus the flavor. You're gonna have the heat and sweet combination, obviously, but it's just, you want a nice bronzed color that when this olive oil and the blackening seasoning mix together, it just has a beautiful presentation to it. And then you can do bronze chicken, you can do bronze fish. This technique is not just limited to like shrimp. Now we're utilizing just a nice blackening rub. We're literally I'm not like, oh my God, I must do it. No, it doesn't matter. It's all good. Like, this is your connecting aspect. We're using avocado olive oil, avocado oil. It doesn't actually really matter. You can use extra virgin, you can use canola. The reason you want to incorporate olive oil or oil with this is that the oil allows the blackening and the brown sugar to just start developing and breaking down and merging the flavors together. And you don't need that much. You don't really need that much at all. We're gonna mix this by hand. We're totally gonna mix this by hand. Don't be afraid to get your hands dirty. That's why we have sinks and towels and all that wonderful stuff. This oil will allow this brown sugar to break apart. If you had to crumble it in, you're gonna see this color that's coming out right now. I like to get the brown sugar to unclump. Get it all out. So when we cook it, brown sugar caramelizes evenly. I'm gonna have you come back and pour some more blackening seasoning onto it. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. And you can stop. Cool. You can see the reason why it's called bronzing. It's because it has this beautiful bronze color. And literally, the olive oil is a good binder for the blackening and the brown sugar. Okay, so that's been done. We're going to cook this in just a little bit. I want this time so that these flavors can get to know each other, make friends, and possibly share a Facebook post. Our amazing nutritionists, we are using really nice phyllo dough pie shells to go along with it. It has a good bite to it, good textural. Shrimp is going to take no time to cook at all. This shrimp is going to get to a temperature above 150, okay? And so your shrimp is fine, okay? There's a reason why Europe has some of the best foods. And I'll tell you the secret. It's literally because they don't use refrigeration the same way we do when it comes to cooking. So just shh, don't do it. So this shrimp, I want this stuff to when it hits this heat, it just starts instantly magnifying itself. Okay, so we're gonna pop it back to high, and we're gonna drop it like it's hot, literally. I would normally taste this. I'm joking. I would not taste this. This is raw seafood. But like literally, I go for a smell. I see, do I need a little more blackening rub? I'm gonna add a little more blackening rub. I'm gonna add just a little bit more of the brown sugar. I personally like doing this dish if you have a hibachi grill or something that has a nice flat surface, even if you have like a cast iron flat top, get that nice and hot and throw this on top of that. It just sears better in what you're looking for. But if you don't have that, then use something like this, as long as you have like a lot of space where the shrimp can spread out as much as possible. And we're literally just waiting for this to caramelize. I should have let this skillet get a little more hot so it had more of a saute method, but hey, you know, color 101 trick. When you can't find a top to something, you use another pan. Just incorporate this. All this heat right here is going to stay all right into this. So if you don't got a top, use this. This is going to do just as good too. Just we're in kitchens and online working. We're not like, does somebody have the top? I'm trying to find the top to this. Just get another skillet, put it on top. We roll on. So we're going to let that sit here for a minute on high heat. Oh, look at that. Oh, look how pretty that is, guys. Once you see pink, it's good to go. Your shrimp's done, okay? Don't ever say I need to go longer. And also this too, take it off of this. If you're cooking right here and you're ready to have a temperature change, because your stuff's done, take it off the fire that you were cooking it on, because this is still hot, this metal's still hot, it's still gonna cook. It's still gonna cook regardless, but it won't cook as much. So what I'm gonna do right now is check my liquid, because we are doing this off the cuff. We are doing this in a house versus sometimes if you're outside or whatever. Oh, yeah. I'm going to tell y'all this right now. If you're making this for a party, the earlier you make this, the better. Even if that means like literally making it like the day before and let that go into a refrigerator, the longer it has time to sit and the crab meat with the green onions and all the flavors in there just get some time to play, it just makes for a better flavoring product. And honestly, you do want to have a little chill. And you know, like that's part of the dish of this, having a consistency of hot and cold, heat and sweet. So this is something that's just great on a summertime as an hors d'oeuvre. You could do it as a dish if you had like tail on shrimp and you wanted to make this and just had this as a topping for like an appetizer. But yeah, the colder you can get it, the more time you have to refrigerate it, the better. we're sauteing this dish, and we have a lot of residual liquid with the olive oil, with the brown sugar that we incorporated, and plus the shrimp themselves pushed out a lot of liquid. And so as opposed to having a flat top where it all combined itself together in this saute pan. And so I'm gonna like dab a little of this liquid on top of this as a finished product, along with some squeeze of some fresh lime juice. Don't ever be afraid to be like, you know, I want to see what this does. Food and exploration is all part of the same game, especially if you're going to be a creative type of cook. This is one of those things where it's a pass around, you know, and then you plate it back up, because you just want to make sure that all these textures and flavors. This one right here is going to be a good bite. This is again about that lump crab meat. All right, next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna cut up a lime real quick. All right, so we have some lime. We've sliced up some lime. As you can see, we have our crab meat and our bronze shrimp on top. Those flavors are getting to know each other. We're just gonna literally do a drizzle of fresh lime juice on top. Try to get a little bit on each one. You can see, you can tell when that's done. All righty, guys, very simple. This is a crab meat crema, green onion crema with bronze shrimp. You can make mistakes. It's all good to make mistakes. And just keep trying, keep learning, and just keep being the best you. Most important ingredient in this is love.